It's time for your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's weather page in the Shepherd's Weather Center. Now, here's Dr. Don.
Top of your Friday morning, the weekend is in sight. Good morning to you, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don with you in your Shepherd's Weather Center for your primetime forecast. Friday, January 15, 2021. Hard to believe we are already halfway through the first month of the new year. Don't forget to head over to paypal.me/Dr. Don WX to support Dr. Don's weather page. We appreciate your support. Storm Prediction Center's convective outlook for your Friday. No thunderstorm activity expected across East Alabama or West Georgia. Here is your NAM model starting at 7 a.m. this morning, running out to 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. Of interest is that blue stuff across North Alabama and North Georgia. You know the MO. Well, we've already seen this multiple times this year. Same areas across North Alabama and North Georgia stand a chance of seeing a little white snow late this afternoon into probably mid to late morning on Saturday. So if you and the kiddos are looking for a place to go play in the snow, you want to head up to Fort Payne, Alabama, up to Chattanooga, Lookout Mountain, maybe over to Blue Ridge, Blairsville, Young Harris, Hiawassee, Clayton, or Dillard. If you're really feeling froggy, head up to Highlands, North Carolina. They're going to get clobbered again, I think. Yeah, it's been the same story time and time again. We just can't get that 540 line to push far enough south when we have moisture in the area to get snow down into East Alabama and West Georgia. But hey, we're just getting started. We got plenty of time. We're going to keep trying to pull it south. So here is the 3-day national map in motion. A little more aggressive as it typically is with the snow, trying to pull it down maybe into Birmingham Metro. I don't know that we get quite that far south with it. But I certainly think those areas I just mentioned to you stand a chance of at least seeing a flurry, if not up to 1 inch of accumulation. Especially the higher elevations of those locations I just mentioned. Here's your expected afternoon high across East Alabama and West Georgia. Roanoke goes to 52, as well as Wadley. Wedowee 51. Woodland tops out at 50. Ranburne goes to the 50. How about 53 over in Franklin? 52 down at Miss Mary's house at Frog Eye. We'll hit 54 at Beauregard, and we'll do 57 over on 280 in Sylacauga. Goes east, southern Mississippi Valley satellite shot, valid as of about 6:20 on your Friday morning. Thick cloud deck across East Alabama and West Georgia. Can't even rule out a sprinkle out there this morning. We've had some across the North Georgia mountains early this morning. But the clouds will hang tough probably until around mid-morning, maybe late morning. Then we'll start to see some sunshine this afternoon. Total rainfall amounts expected over the next 5 days across East Alabama and West Georgia. If this model is correct, 0. We're not looking at much rainfall at all over the next 4 to 5 days. Here's your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar. A few sprinkles showing up down there in south central Georgia from Thomaston up to Zebulon, maybe just south of Jackson. That's all Atlanta South Metro. Not showing anything across East Alabama or West Georgia at this hour. But again, we can't rule out a sprinkle until the clouds get out of here a little later on this morning. Here's your Futurecast radar. We start at 8 a.m. this morning and run through 1 a.m. on Sunday morning. And this showing some pretty good rain there across South Georgia. Hadn't really seen that develop just yet. But look at that stuff there across North Alabama and North Georgia. A little mixture of rain and snow. That's this afternoon. And then as we get into this evening, it'll turn over to more snow than rain. And by the time we approach midnight, it should be all snow across North Alabama and North Georgia. Anywhere from Huntsville all the way over to Greenville, South Carolina. Probably a good place to go if you want to see a little snow. We typically have a lot of folks come up from Atlanta when we have these type of events, and they hang out at places like Brasstown Ball, up in Blairsville and Ellijay, Blue Ridge. And not a bad idea if you're coming out, want to come up for the weekend and see a little snow. Here we go. This is at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Look at there, from Young Harris down to Helen. Then as we look out there at 6 p.m., just west of Helen, that's up on the Richard Russell Parkway. Back up to Young Harris, over to Clayton, Highlands, North Carolina, getting in on the action. These are the exact same locations that's gotten it the last 3 or 4 times. By about 7 o'clock tonight, the first round of moisture moves out, but the wraparound is yet to come, and that's, I think, where we'll see the better snow chances, and that'll start around midnight tonight. Up there around Dillard, Dillard, Georgia, right there along the North Carolina, South Carolina line, and then stretching back over to Blue Ridge and Ellijay, maybe even as far south as Jasper up there on the north end of 575. We could see a little snow there as well. Here we go at 1:30 on Saturday morning, still snowing up there at Young Harris. Maybe over to Hiawassee, and then up on top of the mountain on 76 going over to Clayton, down to Helen, back across the Appalachian chain, right across the Appalachian Trail, the Blue Ridge Mountains. You know the deal. That's where it happens every time. Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and McKaysville also getting some snow. There's Jasper in the action at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And as you can see, this will continue on into Saturday morning. I think it's probably going to be around noontime before all of this moisture moves out of North Georgia on Saturday morning. So, yeah, plenty of time to come up and play in the snow if you want to. Again, we're not looking for major accumulations. Most places probably just a dusting to a ½ inch, but up to an inch is possible, and in the higher elevations, you could see a little over 1 inch of snow by the time this winds down on Saturday. Current conditions across East Alabama and West Georgia. We're currently at 45 degrees. We hit 43 at midnight, and we've been slowly increasing since. Wind out of the west at 6 miles per hour. Gusty, though, 12 miles per hour gust currently. Dew point is 35.4. The relative humidity is 70%. The forecast for today, clouds this morning, cannot rule out a sprinkle. That'll give way to sun this afternoon. We'll shoot for 52, your afternoon high. Winds will be out of the west at 5 to 15, but gusting to 30 miles per hour, so it could get rather windy this afternoon. Hang on to your hat. Sunrise this morning, 6:45 a.m. Sunsets this evening at 4:58 p.m. and visibility is out to 10 miles. Here's your forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page. A windy but eventually sunny Friday. 52 this afternoon, down to 31 tonight. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, maybe a few morning clouds. 44 down to 28. On Sunday, mostly sunny, 48. Martin Luther King Day out there on Monday, sunny skies, 50. Tuesday will be mostly sunny, 58. And then on Wednesday, we are looking at showers, a high temperature of around 60 degrees. And I got to tell you, the extended forecast is beginning to concern me. You know, it was just last week that the Climate Prediction Center was telling us that we were going to have a polar vortex dip down out of Alaska and Canada and cool us off. Well, they have reversed that forecast. They're now giving us about a 40% chance of being warmer than normal for this time of year. And the long-range forecast is certainly agreeing with that idea. Look at this. Out there on the 21st, 65 for a high with light showers. That 72 scares me out there on Friday the 22nd. Anytime you see temperatures that warm this time of year, there has got to be some thunder and lightning somewhere right around the corner. So we're going to have to watch for the possibility of some strong to possibly severe storms around the 22nd or 23rd. And then again, somewhere around the 24th and 25th, as the temperatures stay in the upper 60s to low 70s all the way out through the extended period out there on the 26th. Please head over to drdonwx.com and check out our website where you can download the Mixler app on the God's Country page and listen to God's Country anywhere in the whole wide world. You also get to, you get to listen to my daily weather forecast over on God's Country. So please go check us out at drdonwx.com. Also, click on that link at the top of this video where you can go over to Dr. Don's weather page on YouTube. There you can subscribe to our channel and also click on that little bell icon so that when we go live for severe weather, you're sure to get a notification. Our partners include Joey Knight at Anchor Roofing, 706-326-2438. Judy Aubrey at Shepherd's Fine Jewelry and Gifts in downtown Roanoke, 334-863-2812. Neil Johnson, Superior Heating and Air Conditioning, 334-646-0331. Mr. Brandon Brown at BR Construction, 334-744-1507. Southern Union State Community College, Wadley, Opelika, and Valley. Becky Rainwater at Remax Lakefront, 256-610-1390. By Auction 431 South, Joey Knight at 256-252-8932. Made in the South, a division of Southeast Soft Wash, 334-863-0084. Mark Mitchell at Bama Diesel Repair in Woodland, 256-201-3685. Jimmy Stevens of Jimmy Stevens Construction, 256-610-1364. And Jamie Dukas, your Alpha Insurance Agent, 256-452-5131. One last quick check at the radar this morning. Again, showing no precipitation across East Alabama and West Georgia. We do have a good bit of cloud coverage out there. That will erode as we get toward mid to late morning. We'll go mostly sunny this afternoon. It's going to be a windy day, winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour. So that's going to make that high temperature of around 54 degrees feel much cooler. And yeah, for you skinny folks, it's going to be kind of hard to stand out there in the wind. You might want to make sure you hang on to something. Could be rather blustery from time to time. Folks, don't forget to support us over at paypal.me/Dr. Don WX. We appreciate you, and we appreciate our partners that keep us going here at Dr. Don's weather page. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll see you back in here Saturday morning. Take a look at that weekend weather forecast on Dr. Don's weather page. Y'all have a fantastic Friday.